Hello, my friends. If you're ever in the predicament of having to change an oil pan on a 2011 Jeep Liberty with a 3.7, it's going to watch a bunch of videos and they're going to tell you have to take out the drivetrain, the differential, the cradle, and a bunch of other crazy things. It's going to take you a whole afternoon at least. We're going to show you the easiest way possible to get that done. So first thing you're going to want to do is lift your vehicle up. If you don't have a lift like this, just use jack stands to support the front end. Get it as high as you can. Next thing you want to do is locate your oil pan. We already have ours removed here. We've already been through the process. So it's held in by 10 millimeter bolts with a couple adjoining, that looks like 16 millimeter bolts that hold around the outside. Once you take those out, the pan's gonna move a little free, but it's not gonna wanna come out. You're gonna be struggling and fighting, pulling and prodding. This gasket's actually bolted in to the actual engine block of the car instead of the pan. So the pan's gonna be stuck to it. Carefully separate that gasket from the pan, let it fall down. You can access these bolts here.
1, 2, and 3.
Yep. There's 3 13 millimeter bolts. One's hiding back here that holds the pickup tube. And there's a little O-ring that's on that pickup tube. So you want to be real careful reinstalling that back into the engine. Next thing you do after you get that loose, it's going to sit here. It's not going to want to move any which way. There's a couple of motor mounts, one on each side. Bolt here. There's a bolt here.
Hold on.
And a bolt there.
Yeah.
And that'll get you taken care of that way. And then you come back to the back side of the vehicle.
Screws here.
Oh, for the cradle here, just to get you a little bit more room, pull one here. That'll get you a little bit more downward. And then you'll go back towards the back of the transmission here. There's a little mount here with 4 bolts, 4 13 millimeter bolts that pop through this housing. Once you pop those out, if you don't have one of these fancy jacks here that a shop would, you can use a normal jack. You just got to put it underneath there, get to pumping away. It'll slowly lift up out of that housing there. Once you get about 3 or 4 inches of clearance, you can take your pan, cock it horizontally, pull it right out of the hole.
Let's show them if it fits, please.
See, put her back in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And take your pan. Find the best angle of attack for it. And you're trying to get her back up there. Just like that. Get everything lined back up.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Smile.
And that's how you replace an oil pan in a Jeep without replacing the differential, the axles, and everything else.
Ready?
Have a wonderful day, my friends.